Look at you thinking you couldn't live without him, now look at you living. Look at you doing what? Look at you. And all out of your feelings. Your edges came back, and your ass is getting a little bigger. Girl, for that little nigga. Girl, for that little nigga. Cause you don't deserve that. Girl, you don't deserve that. Girl, you don't deserve that. And you can do better. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. You can do better. You fell in love with a fuck nigga. Now you feel like you can't trust nigga. You the one that would've stuck with him. No, you knew he was a fuck nigga. Why you let him do you like that? Why you let him do you like that? You leave once and be right back. Why you let him do you like that? You let him cheat on you. You let him beat on you. You scared to be single, huh? He call you ugly names. Your mind ain't feeling the same. You going through body and change. Girl, get back on your game. Friends try to tell you leave him, but you're feeling like you need him. He can cheat right in your face, and you still gon' believe him. Then a good man come along, and you push him away. You push him away.
Good morning. Today's my day off.
Look at you thinking you couldn't live without him. Now look at you living. Look at you doing way better and all out of your feelings. Your edges came back, and your ass is getting a little bigger. Girl, for that little nigga. Girl, for that little nigga. Cause you don't deserve that. Girl, you don't deserve that. Girl, you don't deserve that. And you can do better. You don't deserve that.
Y'all can go ride with me.
You don't deserve that. And you can do better.
Don't it suck? She have a day off. My ex.
I know you had a long.
That's what I hate, living in a small town. You got to run into them exes, right?
Even if it's what it is, need a real boss on your coat. Every place I'm gonna be. I see the stress on your shoulders. Girl, let me take it all. You let them fuck niggas hurt you. Now you won't fuck with a ball. I see the pain in your eye. When I look at you, know you tired of all these niggas. Better just hear me through.
That was not me home connection, so don't look at me like that.
To play with you. Tell me what you want, whatever you need, I do. I don't think you know your words, baby. I can't sit back and watch you hurt, baby. Look at you thinking you couldn't live without him.
So I finally have a day off.
Look at you doing way better than I.
But I gotta go to the doctor, so I don't consider that a day off. That's all day affair. It's a beautiful day here in South Carolina. I almost quit my job last night. It's something I want to talk about. Quit my job so bad I can't stand it. Look, I think it could be because I work with some young girls and I just have a zero tolerance for bullshit. But when you're on a schedule to be at work at 7 o'clock, your ass better be there 5 minutes, 2 seconds, okay? That's just how I feel. Y'all know what time I got off last night. Luckily, granted, okay, had it been a 12-hour shift yesterday, I probably would have quit my job. Luckily, I wasn't on a 12 yesterday, I was on an 8. So I wasn't really too rattled. This is my thing. Okay, you have your schedule a week in advance. We get ours a week, okay? It comes out like Sunday. It comes out on Sundays. You got a whole week to know what time your ass needs to be to work. I understand emergencies happen. I'm a mama, a single mother at that. I know, okay? I get it. I get it. But I told y'all I've switched jobs. Tell me what you would do. Y'all tell me what you were doing if this was you, okay? And I'll tell you what I've done. Since I've been at this job, both of my co-workers, there's only 2 other girls I work with, have been late. Every single shift they showed up on. Every single one of them. They've been late. Every one of them. So I'm like, okay, this must be the normal for them, which is not the normal for me. And like I said, these are younger girls that I'm working with. I will be 40 this year. These girls are half my age, okay? So I know they're still out here running around in the streets, right? Having a good old time. Well, one of them is. I don't know about the other one. She's got kids. Lots of kids. She may not be, but that's my thing. And I told her, anyway, let me back it up. I've been there, but I don't know if it was something that was just instilled in me, how I was raised or what. Even in my younger days, when I was out here ripping and raring in these streets, down at the river till 3, 4, 5, 6, watching the sun come up, okay, drunk, as cooter break, I still made it into work on time. Whatever. I still made it to work on time. When I was out here ripping and raring. Now, I feel like if you can't show up to work on time, then you need to find you another job. Because I'm not the one to be showing up if you're relieving me, I'm not the one to be showing up late to, okay? I'm going to be pissed. The type of job I do, I don't punch a time clock. I don't have a time clock. So, when it says my shift is over from 8 to 8, 12 hours, okay? 8 o'clock, after 8 o'clock, I'm not getting paid. Number one, that's my first issue. I'm not getting paid. So therefore, don't expect it, okay? No, I don't want your little pay on arrival pay. No, I don't want that either. I want to go home. So, me and the first girl, this was probably 2 weeks ago, she comes in. I said, may I ask you a question? And you already know I got an attitude, okay? You already know I got a temper and an attitude. And sometimes I come off a little rough, okay? I can't help it. Hey Clancy, hey Scottish, hey Kimbro, and hey Mingy. What is up, y'all? How are you doing? Mimi, I haven't seen you in forever. I hope you're doing well, babe. Scottish, I haven't seen you either. So, about 2 weeks ago, she comes in, and I said, may I ask why you are late every day to work? And of course, you can tell she is just thrown off guard. She was like, what? What? Huh? I said, yeah. Well, she tried to give me the excuse. Then she goes into the excuse of why she was late that night, right? She's going to tell me why she's late for tonight. No, okay, and I let her give me her explanation as to why she was late that night. And then I said, okay, but you're late every day since I've started this job. You've been late. So what's the problem? She didn't know what to say. She didn't say anything. I was like, okay. So this has been a problem around here. It ain't something new. This is how y'all roll around here, okay? But I don't roll that way. You're not showing up 30 minutes late to your shift and think, I'm going to be okay covering it. Because number one, I'm not. And number two, I'm going to be mad AF when you get there. Number three, you can't have the decency to send a text or a call. That really irks me. Okay? Communication is key. Especially in the field that I'm in. You must communicate between shifts, okay? You want to keep shit running smoothly, you need to communicate. So anyways, I asked her why is she always late for every shift. She tries to give me this excuse. I listen to it. And then I'm like, no, but what about every other day? Lo and behold, since that day, guess what time she shows up to work? 5 minutes before her shift. Because my response to her was, okay, I get that. But I give you the respect to show up, and this is how I've raised Taylor. This is what I've taught her since she has started work, whatever, interviews, whatever you're doing, okay? Show up 15 minutes early. Be there 15 minutes early, okay? Yes, yep, I said that, 15 minutes early. And then I make sure that I'm in that door 5 minutes early so you could be walking out on time. So, if I give you that respect for you to get home to your family, because guess what? Everybody has a life outside of work, right? Of course they do. And this is my thing. I'm not going to let my work interfere with my life, and I'm not going to let my home life interfere with my work life. Those two, they're just not, okay? I've always been that way. Listen at that. Somebody's got, y'all, this is the new thing for these youngins to have around here. PA speakers on the outside of their vehicles. And they play their music through it. Why? I don't know. But I just hear one. And that's what stopped me and got me off track. That boils my blood, okay? Well, long story short, I ain't had a problem with her since. She's been at work 5 minutes early, okay? Well, she went to the boss. I didn't say anything because I'm not going to. I'm going to have a conversation with you. And if me and you can't fix it with you getting to work on time, then, I'll go to a supervisor. Well, anyway, she went to my boss. Well, my boss, that's the one that was late last night. She knows she's got a problem being late to work too. So what does she do? She sends me a text. I already know it's a problem. I get it. She says she gets it, right? Won't be a problem again. That's funny. Next shift on work. Then she relieves me. She's late. I don't say anything. Okay, last night, I'm supposed to leave at 7 o'clock, y'all. 7 o'clock. I'm supposed to get off work. 7 o'clock. And the type of job I have, I can't just walk out, okay? I can't do that. Or I would have. Believe that, okay? And I'm not ignoring the chat. Can y'all hear me okay? I've been going through a lot of personal stuff and had a wreck until Mimi, I'm so sorry to hear that, my love. I hope you're okay. I know how that is, honey. Sometimes we'll listen. When y'all see me disappear, y'all know I got some stuff going on, personal stuff. Got to work it out, right? Right. So anyways, old girl wasn't at work. Okay, so I went to 7:15. Still no show. So what do? I try to call her, which I already tried to text her anyway, so she didn't answer my text, she wasn't answering my phone calls. So I pick up the phone, and this may give it away a little bit about what kind of work I do. I don't care. I call the family. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Why is nobody here? I'm supposed to leave at 7. And of course, you know, the family, they have kids. They know what's going on. They have other lives too. That's why they're paying us to do what we do, right? Right. So, quarter till 8, still no answer, no text, no nothing, no response. So I'm getting a little worried then. I'm like, and this is my boss now. This is my boss. I'm like, dang, something must have happened. Something's got to be wrong. Because if that were me, and then my other coworker, she's like, well, maybe she thought she was supposed to be in at 8, because most of our shifts do run from 8 to 8. I said, yeah, I'm going to give her that benefit of the doubt, but guess what? She would already been up on her way to work, so why isn't she answering the phone? Okay, because she's supposed to be on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, because that's just how that position goes. Well, still didn't get no answer from her, so I called family or whatever, talked to his son. Told him, you know, some other issues I was having or whatever. Had a little conversation with him. Lo and behold, I tried to call her at 8 o'clock. I hear, I thought it was a recording, is what I thought it was. It said, or I don't know what I thought it was. I was like, what? So I hear, it's 8 o'clock, I'm pulling up. I said, and they hung up. I said, what? I call back. She says, Laura, I'm pulling up in the driveway. It's 8 o'clock. I'll be in there in just a minute. I said, she hangs up. Me and all other girls already had her. So she comes in, opens the door, and what does she say? You don't even have to check the house, you can go home. Stops me dead at the door. Don't even let me open my mouth. No. And this is what made me, okay, I don't care I didn't get an explanation, okay? I don't care about that part. You know what pissed me off? There wasn't a, I'm sorry. Nothing. Me, I would have handled it totally different anyways. I don't know. That's just, I guess, who I am. I'd have been like, hey, I'm running late. I would have already let her know. Or, you know, can you stay for me? Or whatever the case may have been, right? Nothing. Nothing. You have to walk through the house and make sure everything's okay. Stop me dead at the door, son. Dead at Stop me dead at the door. I was going to have 50 questions. I'll check the house, you leave. Say less. Deuces. And that's what I did. I did. But I was so mad. My face, when I get mad, my face gets hot. And then I ever start to cry, and then you know it's really on. But I think that's very disrespectful. You couldn't at least said, I'm sorry. First of all, you hung up on me twice on the phone when I called you. And you finally did answer. You hung up twice. Once again, okay, I don't care nothing about your personal life, what you got going on in it, what you don't got going on in it. None of that. None of that's got to do with work, okay? Because I got one of the craziest lives there is to live out here. And I used to go to work with bruises down my arms, my face. You know, they're looking at me like, what the hell is going on with this bitch over here? But I never let that affect my work. They never knew. That is how much I hold it together. Even though my house, my home was falling apart, I'm getting the hell beat out of me every day. They never knew it at work. Because that's how much I hold it together and don't let the two interfere. And I can't stand people that do that. If you don't want to do your job, and there's so many, look, when I was down here at the beach the other day, I see hiring signs everywhere. Nobody wants to work because it is unemployment. Everybody's sitting at home on their ass collecting $600 and something a week, whatever it is. Last I was told it was $600 and something, which is what I should have been doing. Should have sat my ass at home when COVID hit and drawn unemployment, but I didn't. I kept working because at the time I was cleaning houses at the time. Hell, I might as well put it out there because I don't work there no more anyways. So I was cleaning houses for this company when COVID hit, right? They tried to, and they did it. They got away with it. We never shut down. Not one day did we ever shut down for COVID. We kept going. We kept working. They called us, what did y'all call, what are they called? Oh my gosh. There's a word for it. They called it something workers. Something workers. What is it called? What was the word for it? There was a specific word basically saying that we had to work. We had to keep working. What was it? I can't even remember. Anyways. Well, I don't even know how they did that because we were not those type of workers that needed to keep working, okay? No. Now that's going to aggravate the shit out of me because I can't think of it. But anyways, and actually I've worked with that same company. I quit one time before. They brought me back with a raise. And I ended up quitting again. Money. Sometimes it's not the money, you know? It's the people you work for. That's what I was doing. But essential, that is it. Essential, yes. That is what they classified people as. Here, when it first hit, you had to be essential workers, you know, to be out and all that. You remember when they locked everything down? Well, they considered us essential workers. How the hell is somebody going in cleaning your house an essential worker? No, we wasn't an essential worker. I don't know how they got around with that shit, but they did. Okay? And when COVID first hit, I was really scared. Because y'all know, I've already been through cancer. I already have my lymph nodes, you know, some of them taken out. I was scared, okay? I was crying. I was in there crying. I was scared. I was like, okay, y'all are going to make me go in all these different people's houses, okay? I'm going in 4 to 5 different houses a day with all these different children, all these different people around. Who knows where they've been? And it scared the shit out of me. Well, they talked me into staying, which I shouldn't have. I shouldn't, but I did. Anyways. All the shit that I went through with Chad, that's where I was working. And if you'll do your job and do it to, like I told the man last night, I come here, I do my job, I do it to the best of my ability. I go over, above and beyond, a lot of times, what I'm supposed to do. And then I go home. And if you'll do that, listen, when I quit that company, y'all don't know how many of those people's houses that I cleaned reached out to me. And I clean them on my own now. If you drink enough, you'll never get COVID. Katie, are you still live? That's not me. Or that's a troll. I think that's a troll. Katie was doing Delphi. I was listening to her. I don't know, I can't tell. COVID. I made it through without getting it, long story short. Oh my god, I just bought this thing. Oh my god, this thing got me so mad. Yeah, I told y'all Haley's got me stuck on these little fucking puff bar. Oh my god, this is about to blow up. I think it's about to blow up, y'all. It won't stop. Oh my god, that scared me so bad. I bet y'all never smoke another one of these again. I'm about to take it back to the store. I just bought this thing and it wouldn't stop. It was like I was still hitting it and I wasn't. That just scared the shit out of me. I seen the end of it blue still lit up in it. I thought I had a bomb in my hand, y'all. Holy shit, that scared me. And I bet you it's gonna taste like fried ass now. Damn. My youngest has tried to warn me about these things blowing up. I'm like, what? What are y'all talking about? Well, I just witnessed it myself. This damn thing would not shut off. It was like I was still hitting it. Yep. I'm getting ready to call that store. I just bought this and this thing's like burning up in my hand. I'm calling it. Hold on. Yeah, I'm calling it. This shit ain't no good. Hold on. Things are $20 and I just bought it right before I went live. Watch it talk shit. Yeah, I'm with that. Hey. Is Norman, I was just, this is Laura. I was just in there and bought one of them banana ice cream bars. And I just went to hit this thing and it would not cut off. It stayed on blue and now it tastes like it's burned up. What is wrong with this thing? Alright. Alright. Bye. That's how you do that, folks. Alright, so I gotta take it back. And it's so hot. It's very hot. That scared me. I was about to throw it out the window. Because that's all I could think about was them youngins telling me about how they blow up. And it wouldn't quit hitting. Damn, that scared me. Yo, I got to run to Merle's Inlet. That's where we're going. Merle's Inlet. I got to run down there and pick up some money. Listen, who else still in here? That's what I was saying. Now I got to stop and get another one, and I don't know where to get them at. Because not every store has them. So here I am going to be on another mission to find a damn theme bar. Ain't that some shit? Son of a biscuit eater. I'm trying to think. Probably won't find one until I get down here. So yeah, anyway. So I left last night working an hour over. I didn't even get to say nothing. Didn't get no explanation. No, I'm sorry, no nothing. So I don't know. I mean, I feel some type of way. I already have another job offer. Doing the same thing. Making the same thing. And actually have opportunity to move up in the company. I don't know. But then when you do the line of work that I do, you get attached to it, you know? You get attached. You don't want to leave. And I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But I don't like the way some things are going. I'll tell you that. Oh gosh, it's so close here to summertime too. I was itching, boy. Itching. So ready to walk out of there, but then I couldn't walk out and leave her by herself. I don't know. I have respect for other people. And that's the thing too. on YouTube. Just on YouTube, if you would just have respect for other people. I was listening. That's why I have a lot more time to be back on here again. Because there's a lot of downtime at work, you know? And my other job that I was doing when I was cleaning full time, I didn't have a lot of downtime. But Republican Ash, what is going on with Republican Ash? I think she was upset. Or somebody with, and the truth. I don't know if the truth is in here, man. But I tell you what, I was watching, a lot of times I like to watch the chat. And I was watching the chat last night, and I screenshotted her comment, and I think, look, we need to start doing a comment of the day, okay? She got comment of the day yesterday. When I tell you I saw her comment, I freaking started dying laughing. I was dying. And it really wasn't, the comment wasn't really so much that funny. It's just the way that she said it, and the way that she spelled it, and the way that she spelled it and said it, it reminded me of Elvis Travels. Because you know how Elvis Travels says over there, over there, over there? Well, that's how she spelled it. And I was dying. I was dead. Y'all, I just had... Please don't tell me I'm hosting. Yeah, so the truth. Just when I seen the over there part, how she had, I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen that said in so long. It was funny as fuck to me, okay? Some of y'all, and y'all know what? Come for me if you may. I don't care. Front about this. You know who Republican Ash reminds me of? She reminds me of Rebecca, okay? So how about get your girls over there, tell them to have a seat, and leave her alone, knock it off. That's who Republican Ash reminds me of, is Rebecca, and you already know the deal with that. I mean, come on, we went around and around and around with that. I don't get it. Some things, I mean, being a parent, there's some things that I have to overlook, right? I have to pick my battles, okay? Pick your battles, come on. And then sometimes I'm wondering if I'm being trolled. Hell, are they doing this just for content? Am I being the one being trolled? I don't know. I haven't really gone back and listened to anything and take no notes or nothing. I'm gonna pull the old 5-star out. I'm gonna start looking at all of them. Every single one of them. And then I did see a video. Laura, come on now, laugh or place. Sometimes she sticks her foot so far in her mouth. I seen a clip on Mandy Bell's channel, which I don't even know when that happened. That dipped in and out. But I did find a new clip channel yesterday that I kind of like. Drama Vault. I don't know who they are. I don't care who they are. I like when, that's how I like it done, is when it's just not tampered with, not messed with, just put straight up there, not cut and edited. Just your words up there. So Drama Vault had some of their clips. What did that say? Charge and stop. Who is that? Hello, my neighbor. How are you, my friend? gosh. Why is Trisha's court thing just now being put in the paper? And that was like so long ago. That's like such old news. I didn't understand that. I heard her on Molly's. Was it Molly? Yeah. Y'all have all kinds of shenanigans going on. All kinds. Why does it feel so hot today? Dang, it feels hot. Let's see. I got to get the air fixed in this car. Last summer, this is what happened. I don't know if any of y'all, some of you might, okay. Last summer, it would blow cold for a while, right? For like a month, something like that. And then you could tell it would start getting, you know, warmer and warmer and warmer. Well, it was running out of, what do you call it? Gas. The gas you put in it. So, when I went to Atlanta, what, about a month ago, I wanted to get the air, just trying to figure out what was wrong with the air. So I bought another can. That's what I figured. I was like, oh, well, it ran out of the gas again, you know what I mean? So I pulled the YouTube video back up that I watched to put it in there. And I put it in there. Look at this. Have y'all seen such? I slowed down just so y'all can see that. Look at that car. I slowed down. I put I bought another can of that stuff and put it in here. So what is compressor? I hope that's not going out in her car, because when the compressor goes out, that's like money, right? Talking money in. So I really hope it's not that. I've seen somebody just come in. Let's see. TNT! Yes! I'm reading chat. Now I am. I can't see the one that's up there on the dashboard. I got a Rep Ash gets shit because she gives it. If you're gonna dish it out, you best be able to take it. You have no clue what she does behind the scenes. Okay, I get that. That was the same problem with Rebecca from the DC. Okay, now, Rebecca always stayed in shit. But does Republican Ash's mind work the same way ours does? I mean, like with Rebecca, there's a lot of things you just have to overlook, you know? And I see how, trust me, I see how she does, but like I said, there's some things you just got to, she reminds me of Rebecca. If y'all would go back, or ask any of the DC girls, ask Ash 274, TNT, about Rebecca and Mama Bear. And that's who Republican Ash reminds me of, is Rebecca. Rebecca's always in some shit, you know, stirring up shit or starting shit, and then when she gets shit back, it's like, oh shit, you know. That's just who she reminds me of. I know, listen, me and she doesn't remember it, but me and Republican Ash should have words. She probably doesn't remember. way back. I know, I've seen how nasty she can be. I absolutely agree with you there, and I get it. I've seen it for myself. But once again, Rep is just as conniving as the next one. She's different than Rebecca. She's a smart girl. What do you mean by Ashley? You feel like she knows what she's doing by why you say she's a smart girl? Is that what you mean by saying she's a smart girl?
Glad we seen on my mind, yeah. Got a lot of mud in the brain, yeah. Keep it switching down for the pain, yeah. Even with the buzz on the phone, yeah. Didn't know where the ball when it came to fame. It didn't change me on the same me. Got shot at and did turkey drive on the same street. Niggas I looked up to let me down, swear the pain deep. Remember I did before the top, so I ain't speak. Bet till they hear me now, bet till they see me now. Same nigga.
You know what? My neighbor, I don't either. Ash, did you know she's been around for years? Yeah, way back the next day. Yeah, she come from Negative Nation. I do, yeah. And they, you know, even back then, I've heard people say, you know, she stirred shit back then. But I've kind of seen a pattern with her, you know what I mean? I've seen the pattern. And when I first started it, to be honest with you, now I done got high, and I've talked all the way here, and now I got high, and now I'm really gonna talk. Was with Remy. Remember, do y'all remember when her and Remy were going at it so bad? And I was like, wow. You know, some of the things I was like, whoa. You know what I mean? I was like, no, Ash, don't do that. I've seen her be, yeah, I've seen her be very ugly. But y'all know, even, you know, behind the scenes stuff and like that, don't get in, do you think I'd ever, there's some people, yeah, you just don't have them type of conversations. But I know, you know, the way I feel like is y'all girls that tried to be nice to her. This is genuinely me, you know, my outside, what I've watched. I feel like have, you know, tried to be nice to her, tried to be a friend or whatever. And it's like, you know, when an issue, it's not very good, and why it's got to be public, you know, I heard her saying last night, take a link, you know, y'all girls come take a link. I'll put my hands up, y'all come take a link. Why do that, though? I mean, y'all know that shit don't work. Gotta be somebody else in another month. And if y'all ain't got fussing on YouTube, what you got? The drama. The drama, right? That's why everybody stays around. For the drama. Somebody answer me this too. Ash, while you're in here. Bombshell. I was listening to her yesterday. What is going on with her? Does anybody know? I saw people were upset about the pugs thing, but she showed receipts for that after, you know, everybody wanted to call her a scammer, and it come out that she had paid pugs everything but what, $25? So, what is it now? Then I heard him try to say, something about her mama's car. We thought we were all friends. It took one person and boom, it was done. She turned and started with the dicks. Well, that's, she's a mess. Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like y'all try to take her in as a friend, and when she's had, you know, a problem with one, then of course, you know, we know how that goes on YouTube. And I agree, Mandolin. If you're going to give some shit, you've got to take some shit back. Or, you know, even as just a sub, you know what I mean? Even if you're just like somebody in the chat that, you know, your voice is never heard, you never take a link or anything like that. Like for a long time, Ash, she did not take a link. She was just in the chat, you know what I mean? And as a chatter, I feel like even if you're just commenting, you have to learn to take some shit. If you're going to run around and chat talking shit, then people are going to talk shit back to you. But we have to be mindful. I didn't watch y'all stream last night because I was already so mad about work that I've done ranted on all the way here. We're talking about. So I don't know what it was. I don't even know who she's mad at right now, to be honest with you. I reckon all of you maybe. I don't know. But I just know this is my. I just know when Ash gets like revved up, Republican Ash, it can get bad. You know what I mean? That's the only thing that concerns me. That's it. Or is it Just Angel? And see, I watched that stream when her and Just Angel from way back when, and they've been good for a long time, right? A long time. So what's the problem now? I don't get it. Which of course I miss shit, so I have to ask these questions, you know? Or hell, I'd be like, I don't, when I honestly say I'm confused, I'm honestly confused, okay? I'm not trolling. I'm confused. I'm like, what? And let me say this too. And that's the problem with some of these subs, you know, y'all, you know, the ones that are just subs and chats. Something may happen between, you know, y'all creators, especially some of us that don't know all the back history.